Hello, good morning, my dear students of class 10 Geography. This is the sixth video on chapter 1 Resources and Development. In the previous 5 videos, you have learnt up to land use pattern in India. In this video, I am going to discuss the topic land degradation and conservation measures. Land degradation and conservation measures. We have studied that land is a natural resource of utmost importance, highest importance. Most of our needs, about 95% of our total needs, we obtain from the land. We use our land for a variety of purposes. But in this use, somewhere we have made misuse of the land, and that has degraded its quality. It has lowered its quality. It has deteriorated its quality. The deterioration in the quality of land is called land degradation. When a land fails to support the basic economic activities, we call it degradation. Since it has been used by the past generation, it is to be used by us, present generation, and it as well as we have to keep in the mind it is to be used and it is to be kept conserved for future generation also. So we must look into the causes that have degraded the land, that have caused degradation of land. There are certain natural factors that might cause certain land degradation, but human activities have been greatly responsible for land degradation. Human activities have not only directly caused the land degradation, but also has aggravated the natural activities, natural forces to cause degradation. In this topic, we will discuss what human activities are responsible for land degradation, and that we will study. But before that, we must know what is the position of, what is the account of land degradation in India. Though it is a bit old data, but as per your NCERT book, about 130 million hectares land in India is degraded. 130 million hectares. And what the factors are responsible for these degradation? So it is divided in 3 categories. A pie chart is also given. A pie chart is also given, and you can see 28% of the total degraded land belongs to the category of forest degraded area. Earlier there was a forest, but now neither there is a forest or nothing, no other productivity takes place. So this is the forest degraded area, 28%. 56% is water degraded area. Water degraded area, either due to the overlogging of water or deposition of some unwanted substances by water, that has caused degradation, especially in the coastal areas, over the lowland areas. It causes erosion. So that can be the cause. About 10% areas are wind eroded area. About 10% area is wind eroded area, and 6% is saline and alkaline land. Saline and alkaline land due to over irrigation or aridity. So these are the land degraded categories. 130 million hectare of the total land, 28% belong to the forest degraded area, 56% to the water eroded area, and rest belong to wind, saline and alkaline deposits. Wind activity as well as increase of salinity and alkalinity are the main cause of land degradation. Now we will see what are the human activities that have caused degradation in India, degradation of land in India. A very important question comes from this topic. List the human activities with examples causing land degradation in India. These topics we can write in points. Now, first is mining. First point is mining. Mining, though very important for industrial activities, but it causes deforestation and leave deep scars and on the land, finally causing land degradation. In Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, mining is the main reason of land degradation in India. I repeat it. Mining causes deforestation and leave deep and make deep scars, ditches. The open cast area is left untreated. So it leaves deep scars on the land, and finally that lead to degradation. If we Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, these are the states where mining is the main reason for land degradation. Number two, you see overgrazing. Overgrazing. Especially this is the problem in the areas, in the semi-arid and arid areas where the number of plants is very less. Plants are necessary for the conservation of land. Land without plants is bound to get degraded. But in that area, especially in Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, which is the drought prone area, the part of these states which are drought prone. So in the drought prone area, few plants remain there, or the new plants get eaten, grazed by animals. So land becomes again plantless, and plantless land get degraded. So overgrazing is a main problem of land degradation in Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh. Overgrazing. Now, if we see in the states of Punjab, Haryana and Western Uttar Pradesh, over irrigation is the main problem of land degradation, because over irrigation has caused increase of alkalinity as well as salinity in the soil. Due to repeated irrigation of the land, in this area green revolution started much before than the other areas, and with the green revolution the repetition of irrigation increased, and because of repeated irrigation the soil is deposited today with higher salt content and its alkalinity also has increased, and that has decreased its fertility. This is a kind of land degradation. So over irrigation is a major problem of land degradation in Punjab, Haryana and western Uttar Pradesh. Then mineral processing industries. Yes, they are also a big problem for the land degradation. There are many mineral processing industries which crush the minerals for cement industry, calcite and soapstone for ceramic industry, or for many other industries, marble industry. When the minerals are processed, they release enormous quantity of dust particles which join the atmosphere and finally settle down on the land. On settling of these dust particles, the land becomes infiltrate. Water is not able to percolate inside. So gradually the land around the mineral processing industries becomes degraded, unfit for cultivation. And the last point we can add, that is the deposition of industrial effluents as well as waste that get deposited on the land and that degrade its quality. So the deposit of industrial waste over the land is one of the major cause of land degradation now. So these 5 causes we can give with examples. Mining is a major cause of land degradation in mineral rich state like Odisha, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh. Overgrazing is a main problem of land degradation in Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh. Over irrigation is a main problem of land degradation in Punjab, Haryana and western Uttar Pradesh, because over irrigation increases salinity and alkalinity in the soil. And then we find mineral processing industries that generate dust which finally settle down on the land and make the land infiltrate and so make the land unfit for agriculture. And the disposal of industrial waste and effluents over the land also cause land degradation. So these are the main human activities responsible for land degradation. And now we have to find out certain solutions, certain measures that can minimize the land degradation. What are they? A question is asked, list the measures or suggest the measures that can be taken to control land degradation or minimize land degradation. So to this question, we have a number of suggestions. Number 1, afforestation. More and more plants should be developed because plant holds the soil and allows the air, water to go inside and protect the soil, protect the land. So first is afforestation. Second is proper management of grazing land. I mean, there should be restricted grazing. Overgrazing is a main problem. So how can we overcome that? By restricted grazing. We should not allow the animals, cattle to graze the new plants of that area. So restricted grazing, control of mining activities. Mining activities should follow all the objectives of sustainable development. There is a rule. After mining, the scars should be filled with debris and soil. And if it is done and that gets planted, then it will not remain a problem. So there's proper management of mining, proper discharge and disposal of industrial effluents, proper discharge and disposal of industrial effluents, liquid flow as well as solid waste. They should be treated properly, and then only they should be allowed to be on the land, and after treatment they should be disposed. So these measures we can take to control land degradation. Once more I tell, what measures we can take? First is afforestation. Second is control on grazing. I mean, there should be restricted grazing. Third is control on mining activities. Control on mining activities. And then proper discharge and disposal of land, industrial waste and effluents. I mean, there should be a proper area, and in that area only those industrial waste and effluent should get deposited and for the treatment, and after treatment that should be disposed. So these are the measures to control land degradation. So thank you in this video. In the next video we will discuss soil as a resource. Thank you, Mike.